Well, I don't know if you are watching this video by mistake. I, well, maybe not, but we'll see. The thing is, you know, I've been making videos it seems for nothing, because it's almost zero visualizations videos, and that is something. Why? Simply because I'm with the truth, and that is what matters. So people are simply showing themselves as not handling with the truth. So if you are still watching this video, well, congratulations. What can I say? I don't say Breatharian, I say Prana, a person, because I'm in the beginning of my path, but at least I know what I'm doing. And so I'm not Breatharian. I don't live on air, I live on prana. It's different. I see, of course this is for another video, but this is only to introduce the problem. The mistaken, misleading, the denying. And this is what this video is all about, denying. People are always denying somehow the truth. And I'll show you 3 things basically where this is really serious. You know, whether are people fighting for the truth or saying they are chosen, or whatever the case may be. I respect people, of course, but I need to point things out. So, because it's not those people that are in stake, but the situation. So, what is in stake is what concerns to everybody, not this or that people, uh, what is in stake is human being condition, human being nature. What is in stake is, you'll see in the end of the video, what is in stake more precisely, which is consciousness. And so, stay tuned. So, an example of the problem. And here I already start with the base of problem, which is exactly what this system is about, the belief state. The belief, again, is the satanic weapon. The system is satanic. And you'll see. So, the first thing is people usually working under this trap that this system creates around the idea of credibility. So people think they need to be credible. That is what the system does. The system needs that, needs to show itself as something credible, to be believed. And so people are led to think in these terms. And so I see people always in this fight for the truth. Well, the truth doesn't need to be defended and is not to be believed. So, you see, that doesn't make sense. People are still trying to defend the truth? No, they are trying to defend their theory to be believed. The truth is not to be believed. So they want something, they want what? I don't know, feed their ego, I don't know, try to get more visualizations in their videos, I don't know. But the thing is, people are stick into this system, stick with this idea, this need, this, let's say, people are stick with the belief state. So, this is the first thing you can see everywhere. Then there are others like the idea of God, what is God? You see, so people are led to create a kind of fantasy. They say human being is created by image God, something like that. And in the end, what we see is something like God is created by human being image. So you see, always some kind of fantasy. It's what people use to live in a kind of excuse to always deny the truth. So instead of look for consciousness, gain consciousness, people think, okay, I believe so, I have consciousness. And the truth is of the opposite. The belief is the opposite. The belief is ignorance. Consciousness is not belief. It's a matter of fact. It's knowing. Gain consciousness, get knowing. That is consciousness. So, you see the problem. And then we have things like how the Bible doesn't mention pineal gland. You see. Now, again, why they rewrite the Bible several times? They took lots of things from it. Why? Do you know what they took? Really? So, and then you are guiding yourself by the book. You see, so this is why I have no basically visualizations, because people live with this compromise, which is around the idea of the self-identity, and so people are led to take things a kind of personal way, and so they prefer the comfort zone. No. You see, it's not easy, of course. Now, the third thing, where people talk about things like, oh, chosen one, this and that, and then say things like God told. It's like some videos you can find where you even don't see any person. You only heard some voice telling something like, my children, I'm God talking with you. You see, you are not an adult. You are children. You don't know what you are doing. So you are children. You are irresponsible. You just need to accept what you are told. And so the law and so on, it doesn't matter. You just need to believe and obey. That's it. You see the scheme? So, in the end, what we have is a big I don't know how to call this. Well, so then you see there are people saying things like, you will hurt God saying, talking to you, reading your head. So this is one of those things people can't get it. First, what this can mean, and so what really is in stake. And if this is something that is in Bible, is because is the agenda. You see, they show you everything they are doing, they are about to do, they want to do. They show you the truth, but you don't see it. So that is what they pretend that what they want to do. You see, like a card game they create, the Illuminati card game. I think created in 1995, where they put symbols. They are exactly doing what they put in cards. Everything is going according to the plan. Why? Because people don't get it. And so that God talking to you within your head, you know, they are preparing that they will do that, and then you will think that is God. Oh boy, it's a bit like those scenarios where they created and say that was terrorist attacks, and people, of course, even today, very few people know about the green screen. Everybody can do anything on that screen and presents like something real. And so, you know, Blue Beam project. I already talked about this. The what they call a space station is a station, but not what they tell you. It's not space station. It's a station they put in the dome. And a few years ago, it was really shining. They had too much light there. So it seemed something like a star, too bright, it's too big. Then they correct that. Now I have to remind the people that have a Nikon 900 or Nikon 1000 or so. This is a challenge to look for that. Try to catch that situation. Well, but anyways, the thing is, they are preparing a scenario around the world. From that station, they will project sound and image, everywhere. Things like HAARP, they use it to create scenarios, hurricanes, earthquakes, things like that. I already talked about the mud deposits they are creating in mountains to be prepared to create a new mud flood. Well, but now they are preparing an event where they will show image and sounds everywhere, with different language according to each culture, to lead people into the idea of the new Messiah. Well, to impose the end of religions and the beginning of one world religion, and of course one world government. And so, it's so simple as that. So people are stupid yet with the same things, waiting for different results. So I have to ask people what people are waiting for. People need to ask themselves something like instead of believing, waiting for something, please ask yourself things like, what is consciousness? What is, I don't know, so many things. I'm here. I'm tired of this. I'm here sharing things like, ask yourself, what is legitimacy? I see no one talk about this. You see, well, if media don't talk about this, well, doesn't exist. You see the problem? Are you sure you are for the truth or whatever? Are you sure? You see, it's serious. Stop and rethink. Stop denying. Stop denying that there is something you need to look for. You see, the problem, what is nature of human being? Rational thinking. How can you find the truth or whatever? How can you get the picture, get consciousness? How can you, if you don't use it? Question. And why? What for? Question? Whatever. Of course, to get the answer. And how? Of course, you need to put hypotheses. It's simple as that. So, you need to give yourself some space to deal with situations, to get the picture. You need to do your work. Well, I hope this again can help you. And once again, I hope you keep well. Till next one.